Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Wild Center, which is situated on the ancestral lands of the Haudenosaunee people. I'm Hillarie Logan-Dechene, Deputy Director of the Wild Center, and we're thrilled that you've joined us for today's important conversation, Fire in the Adirondacks. It's happened before, can it happen again? This Tuesday's lead national story was that air quality in New York, Detroit, and Chicago were on the world's top 10 worst list due to the smoke from the Canadian wildfires. That smoke reached right here. I'm sure you also smelled and saw the haze. Most of us have questions about what's causing the fires and what can be done to stop them. And after this and the devastating California fires in January, people want to understand and know if it can happen here. Some see the Adirondacks as a refuge, lush, green, seemingly immune to the devastating wildfires we associate with other parts of the country. But history and science tell a more complex story. Members of this Adirondack community know that fires have burned here before, shaping landscapes and communities. Today, we're going to explore, with a changing climate and less predictable weather patterns, what if it happens again? Do we have the strategies to protect ourselves and what we value? Over the course of this afternoon, we'll hear the perspective of regional foresters, Indigenous neighbors, scientists, historians, academics, and other community members who will explore the past, assess current risks, and maybe share strategies for a more resilient future. Our goal is to offer you these different perspectives and start a meaningful conversation about Adirondack wildfire today. And so I'm glad that you've joined us. Of course, I wish I could be with you in person rather than up here like the great and powerful Oz, but what I thought was a sensitivity to wood smoke turned out to be the dreaded COVID, and I don't want to risk anyone else getting sick. Yeah, you're welcome. So, now, on to our partners. I'd like to offer some special thanks. Special thanks to Tracy Ormsby, Mike Lynch, Bob Stegeman, Sally Bogdanovich, who, as Nicole mentioned, is a Wild Center Advisory Board member, and Nicole Baker herself for being thought partners with me to plan this conference. And to the Adirondack Explorer, Paul Smith College, and the Adirondack chapter of the Nature Conservancy, who all signed on as conference partners. Thank you. We're also grateful for our sponsors, 3 of them, whose financial support have helped make today possible. Gary Glenn Hartwick, longtime Wild Center board member, Nancy Kelly Hartwick, Silvamo, the World's Paper Company, and the Nature Conservancy. Thank you so much for this important support. Today, we want feedback. You're going to have a chance to listen to different perspectives, ask questions, and we want to know what you're thinking after all of that. So on the next slide, we have a QR code which is also on your paper program. You could just click your phone on this, and if you don't know how to do this, just ask the person sitting next to you, and they can show you how to do it. But this will take you to a very, very short survey that we hope that you'll complete before the end of the day, before you head out. Also, turn around and look for the big white boards back by the coffee. Do you see them? See those big white boards, the write-on boards? We hope that you'll go and take a look at those boards. There's some questions on there that we'd like you to think about and jot down some ideas and thoughts about a conference that we're proposing for next summer on water and flooding in the Adirondacks. So thanks for sharing your thoughts on that. So now we'll get rid of the slides for another second, and I'm going to turn the microphone over to the Wild Center's stellar staff member, Nicole Baker, who joined the Wild Center in 2018 and serves as Wildlife Program Manager. When she's not helping me plan a fire conference, she cares for the live animal connection that we have and leads wildlife-based educational programming at the Wild Center. Nicole holds a bachelor's degree from Paul Smith College in ecological forest management and natural resource policy. She's also co-owner of Adirondack Troutfitters, a regional fishing guide service, which is really cool. As today's MC and panel facilitator, she'll bring her deep knowledge as an Adirondack naturalist and her forestry background to guide our conversations. Now take it away, Nicole, and thanks everybody for coming.